Hey guys, this is Lisa Tedder with Tedder Bear Stamping, and today I'm going to bring you this card that I made using the score, Simply Scored, and I made diamond patterns out of it, and it's so pretty. Plus I used glitter. I'm not sure if you noticed that. So let's get started. So I'm going to start off with a piece of the gray, and I'll have the measurements listed below. But I'm going to bring in my Simply Scored, and I'm going to place it at the 2 3/4 mark up here. Let's do the two small ones. 2 3/4 and 2 3/4 on both ends. And I started it at 2 3/4 just because that helped my brain. So you just kind of hold it in place, and then you're going to go 3/4 of an inch going this way. And you just keep going and scoring, and I can't, let's see, 5. I know. All right, and then you just come back this way and just do the 1/4 inch or the 3/4. So you got to kind of keep track of where you're at when you're doing it. All right, then you're going to turn it this way, and you're going to do it at the 2 3/4 and the 4 1/4. So we're going to do 2 3/4 here and the 4 1/4 there. And then I'm going to start again at 2 3/4 just because that makes me feel better. And we'll go to 3 1/2. And you just are going to do this until you get the whole thing marked up. So once you have all your diamonds on here, you're going to take and just fold them and bring in your color that you're using, which is going to probably be the same as or darker than the cardstock you have. This is Smoky Slate, and I'm going to be using the basic gray, and I'm just going to do it on these two on both sides. So you're going to be kind of flipping it and doing it on both sides so that you get that nice edge. And you're just going to continue to do that, and I will speed this up and we'll be right back with you. Okay, so now you have all your diamond patterns. You're going to go ahead and heat set this so that it's not wet at all before you go on to the next step. Okay, then you're going to do the embossing buddy over the whole thing, because you don't want any of the glitter that I'm going to be putting on to stick anywhere else but where you put the glue. So I'm bringing in the two-way glue and touching it at each of the middles of where the scores are. Okay. So then you're going to come in with your silver or gold, whichever one that you want to use for the glitter. And I don't want to get my finger in any of these. Whoop. Getting glitter everywhere. Don't be in a hurry, because that's what's making this bad. Okay, so you can see that that's pretty much only on where you have the glue. So I'm going to set that aside and let that dry and squish all this off onto the floor. And I wonder why I'm full of glitter all the time. Alright, so on the inside, the front and the back also have a gray piece, and it's just lined by the black, so they both match. And let me show you the inside. And I love this stamp set. It's the Magical Day, and I did the one of a kind for the front using the punch here, and that will be listed below with a number. And I did to make it kind of go as I put some embossing buddy on there, and I just kind of outlined, and then you're going to have to go back in and fill it in so it's not, it's all the same. And then I did too, whoop, that's a little thick. Okay, like that. And then you just, this is going to be drying at the same time too. And that's really lumpy. Don't do it that way, but you get the idea. And then on the inside, I already stamped and colored. Well, I stamped and then did his wings and his scales. I think those are scales. And the little guy and the fire. So you're going to stick those on the inside so that the flame is coming out. And then when you stamp your Hope Your Day is Magical, I embossed that with clear. And I did that the same with this one when I stamped it as I did it in clear. And this is the ribbon for the celebration. And if you buy all this plus the glitter and the 2A or the fine tip glue pen, you'll make the $50 so you can get the 3-pack of the ribbon for free. And that is these 3 colors, and they're all glittery. So if you like glitter like I do, you're going to want to get this. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.